Dear Sri Lankans, it is an honor to speak to you tonight as Americans the world over mark the 247th anniversary of the adoption of our Declaration of Independence, my country's first step towards freedom and democracy for our people. As the United States Ambassador, I represent my government's strong interest in Sri Lanka's stable and prosperous tomorrow. That interest is clearly demonstrated as we celebrate not just our own 4th of July together, but also as we mark 75 years of our wonderful bilateral relationship with the people and government of Sri Lanka. That's more than 7 decades of strong people-to-people ties, much economic, political, and social progress, and a deep and close partnership that will endure into the future. As Americans, we firmly believe that from freedom, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness spring the dynamism and entrepreneurism that can develop a nation alongside the political and social stability that will secure it. And that is true in the United States, in Sri Lanka, and everywhere in between. Since our Constitution was formed, Americans have always strived to work together, to learn together, to build together towards a more perfect union. What does that mean? We recognize and teach our history, the good and the bad, hard as it may be sometimes. When needed, we adjust our legal frameworks and societal norms, slow as that progress may feel. We continue to grow as a nation, welcoming others from across the globe to join us in patching together the quilt that is America, even when that welcome seems overwhelmed with unmanageable demand. Our history, and even sometimes our current headlines, lay bare our flaws. We do not claim to be a perfect nation, but Americans are firm in our vision and enduring belief that a brighter future is on the horizon, and so many are united in our work towards that better, more inclusive future. That's why I'm proud to be an American, especially as an immigrant whose family arrived upon America's soil with determination and endless optimism. And as Americans strive for a brighter future, so too do the citizens of Sri Lanka. This year, Sri Lankans celebrate your own 75th anniversary of independence. The United States is one of Sri Lanka's oldest partners, as we too celebrate 75 years of bilateral relations. In fact, our year-long celebration of our relationship is one that celebrates people, progress, and partnership. 75 years of building people-to-people ties that bring Americans and Sri Lankans closer together. As nations and as peoples, we are friends. We have stood side by side, particularly in difficult times. We have helped, especially in the past year, with fertilizer for all Sri Lankan paddy farmers, school lunches, training small business owners, strengthening financial sector reforms, and our training for the legal profession, law enforcement, journalists, and civil society enrich the capabilities of each sector. Our English and vocational classes and enduring Fulbright program empower the next generation of youth with valuable skills. I've been struck this year by these ties, but it goes beyond our government assistance to the thousands of people behind the partnership. The Alabama farmers who donated 40 tons of their own crop, a young Sri Lankan American woman who established the first museum of her heritage in New York, and the Sri Lankan scientist at NASA whose research on Mars is pushing our understanding of outer space. There are countless people and organizations, particularly within the diaspora, who will continue to build the bridges between our countries. 75 years of progress across an immense range of vitally important areas: trade and economic development, political stability and security, human rights, justice, the environment, health, food security, education, and so much more. And that progress should and must continue to move forward through close collaboration. 75 years of close cultural and personal relationships between the Sri Lankan and American people, and our clear record of progress together demonstrate the power of our partnership. As Sri Lanka's largest export market, as one of its largest donors, the United States has stood firm as a partner here. That partnership has led to preserving cultural heritage sites, addressing climate change goals together through the Global Methane Pledge, and utilizing donated U.S. Coast Guard cutters to combat drug trafficking and conduct search and rescue operations. Similarly, as a vital friend in the region, we have also shown the value of partnership to respect sovereignty and strengthen maritime security to ensure a rules-based, free and open Indo-Pacific. Today, as we celebrate America's national independence and our 75th anniversary of diplomatic relations, we are really celebrating a remarkable partnership with all the citizens and the government of Sri Lanka. For Americans, our founders stated it clearly, and to this day, we follow the course they laid. We respect and adhere to our Constitution in order to continue improving upon our union. The objective of the United States partnership with Sri Lanka is no less profound. We work together, we strive together, we aspire together to build a brighter future for both of our countries. Thank you. Romba Nandri, Bomastuti.